Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Morant. Anthony is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Ewing. And it's Booker in at the two-guard spot. And for the Knicks, they've got O'Neal. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Smith. Then there's Shawn Kemp. And it's Artest in at the three spot. Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now Arenas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Morant. The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Gilbert Arenas taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Arenas. And both free throws good for Arenas.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
It's Morant with the try.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's Smith. Here's the drive. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Booker. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Toronto ball.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal
And really
foul.
just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Arenas. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Smith outside, puts up a deep three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Booker. And he makes that one.
Devin Booker.
A decent ball handler coming in. Booker continues to refine that part of his game.
Here's Arenas. O'Neal outside. Down low. The shot off that time. Good D by Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Adebayo. Morant scanning the floor. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Booker. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. New York with the ball. O'Neal outside. Passes it to Smith. Clock at 6. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Booker with it. And Arenas picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
New York trailing. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A different look for New York. Ball checked in for Shaq. And it's Corver in for Smith. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Gasol's checked in for Ewing. Brand comes in for Bam Adebayo. Murray's checked in for Devin Booker. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Morant.
2 minutes.
Now here's Corver.
2 minutes.
Here's Arenas. Westbrook with the block. Murray against Corver. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
Now here's Arenas. Nobody near Kemp. Pins the shot with nobody near him.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Anthony kicks to Murray. The kick out to Westbrook. Brand outside. From deep. Rebounded by Corver. New York trails by 3. Here's Arenas. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Brand inside. Kemp's there. Here's Westbrook. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Clever play call by Westbrook, making the right move at the right time to bust up the D and get that shot.
Here's Arenas, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gilbert Arenas. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Bender, he's checked in for New York. There it comes in for our test. Porter's checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for Arenas. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Westbrook. Brand up top. He dishes it to Gasol. Yes, that goes in.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Now here's Arenas. Misses in close.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Brand. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just has the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And so it's Toronto holding on to. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. R.J. Barrett is out there with Bender. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Thompson, and it's Simons in at the 1. It's deflected, and Toronto turns it over again.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
New York trails by 8. And the pass to Bender. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Bailey. Pass to Simons. The tray. Rebound by Elton Brand.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Walton. Sinks that one from the post. Walton's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Toronto.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
J.R. Smith checked in for the Knicks. New York trails by 10. Simons from outside. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Westbrook. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that three ball is going down.
To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Keenan. He has yet to score. Fires high post and another basket for Toronto. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Walton. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
What a finish with the reverse dunk. New York trails by 12. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
2 minutes.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Now here is Brand. Passes to Westbrook. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. No good from the wing. Here's Simons. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Westbrook's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. The pass to O'Neal. Walton with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Gasol's checked in for Toronto. Murray comes in for Russell Westbrook. New York trails by 18. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
1:14 left to play here in the half. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here is Kemp. Outside Arenas. Looking to end the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
At the line for 2, Gilbert Arenas.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Toronto leading by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And so he hits both.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Here's Walton, and Walton throws it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. New York trails by 20. Outside Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Down low. Here's Barrett over Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. For New York, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Toronto leading by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's the Knicks now. Now here's Arenas. He's got 8. Here's our test. That's good. It's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 3 assists in the game.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Walton against Barrett. And Walton throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose with the fadeaway. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Toronto. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So for Toronto right now, Ewing is out there with Walton. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Keenan in at the 3 spot. Here's O'Neal. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
Yeah, that's good discipline to stay attached and alter the shot.
Booker with it. Picked up by Artest. And it's Walton missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync.
And Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Arenas. And it's Walton missing. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And yes, it's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Morant with it. Gilbert Arenas covering, and the shot goes in. And Toronto leads by 21.
And so quick on his feet for a big man. Adebayo moves well as the roller.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Arenas from outside the arc. Outside for Kemp. They shoot again. Dishes to Arenas. Just 2 to shoot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Anthony. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Artest. O'Neal passes to Kemp. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Arenas against Morant. The wide open look here for Anthony. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Falls checked in for O'Neal. Bender comes in for Sean Kemp. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Ron Artest. And Person subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Here's Anthony. Drives to the hoop.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bender. Here's Fall. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Bender with the rebound. Feeds it to Korver. Misses the layup. Toronto leading by 23. Here's Adebayo. The dish to Ewing. Out to Anthony. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Anthony.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Pass to Person. The drive by Smith. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Morant. The second chance effort. Ewing kicks it out to Booker. Got a hand on it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Leaps for it and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
For the Knicks, Shaq is checked in for Fall. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Person. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Ewing. Brand comes in for Bam Adebayo. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Murray subbed in for Booker. That's good from Morant.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the rejection by Morant. Brand dishes to Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Smith into the lane.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
And so it's Toronto rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got R.J. Barrett, also Anthony Simons out there. O'Neal is out there with Thompson, and it's Bailey in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Onside, Barrett. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Here's Brand. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Person's checked in. Here's Gasol. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Gasol's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Toronto. And the Knicks with possession. Here's Person. Outside, Simons. Takes it from 10. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
With the floater. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Morant. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Person. Simons surveying the D. Step back shot. And Gasol sends it back. Oh, Porter in position.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
New York with the ball. Person, the pass to Simons. Out to the wing. Person no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Morant against Barrett. It's rebounded by New York. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Simons. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And it's Simons missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Brand. And a wide open look for Porter. And he gets it to go from the corner. 6 points for Michael Porter.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Bailey. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so here's Toronto. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Porter outside. Fall with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Bailey. He's defended by Gasol. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And then Grant with the dunk.
And you can run the offense through Murray. He's a big, skilled combo guard who can score and pass it.
They've been looking at a source in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
The shot's good from Simon.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Morant kicks to Gasol. Outside Porter. He dishes it to Morant. Porter inside. Barrett covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know very few players in the league stand can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr.
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Morant dishes to Ewing. Murray outside. And that's going to be a travel.
Checking in for Toronto, Carmelo Anthony.
Korver with it. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd